Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be for Baby Friday. I don't know why. Every time I start to record, Luna goes like, rah, rah, all the time. Jesus. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be for Baby Fridays, and Baby Fridays is mommy or baby related topics. And today I will talk about my pregnancy. I am 20 weeks pregnant. That puts me on the 5-month range, because between 18 to 21 weeks you're 5 months. After that, at 22 weeks you go into your 6 months. And today, Friday, a little later, which I'm recording on Thursday, we'll find out the gender of the baby. So I wanted to make that a separate video, so that's why I came to talk about the news. I wanted to talk about the weeks first before I go into it. I don't remember, I think I talked about week 16 on my last video, or my first video where I announced that I was pregnant. That was week 16, I believe. So now I can talk about week 17, and the baby was growing at a pace and gaining functions each day. So week 18, which I didn't talk about, supposedly your baby sex is identifiable in a scan, which we didn't do it at week 18. Week 19, your baby's hair is growing. So yes, by week 20, which I am now, time for 20-week scan, which I will get, and you will get a video of it later on. And it says many mothers have a 20-week scan and find out baby sex, which I will. And it says mothers may have aches due to abdominal stretching, and your baby is the size of a pomegranate. So like the pomegranate that's about this big. Yay big. So the 20 weeks is when you definitely find out the exact gender of your baby. You can find out by the 17 weeks, but it's like, I guess they put it like that way they can mess up or something. By week 20 they definitely know the gender. So that's why my doctor waited till I was 20 weeks pregnant to tell me what I was having, and I'm so nervous and so anxious and so to find out what I'm gonna have it. If another little girl or a boy. Yay! This pregnancy, it's a little bit different than with Luna. Like I said on the other first video, I haven't gotten any like morning sickness or anything like that. For this pregnancy, I hardly got any heartburns. When it says here that by week 19 your baby hair grows, I haven't got any heartburns. And Luna, when I had Luna, I had a lot of heartburns, and she was born with lots of hair. So I don't know about this one. If that was true, I don't know, because I haven't got no heartburns. That was like the first things I bought. I bought like prenatal vitamins and Tums, because those were the things that were mostly used on my first pregnancy. And I've only used Tums once or twice during this pregnancy, so I don't know. I think my belly is growing a little bit slower than it did with Luna. But I think by the 5th month, now is when the belly is going to pop-pom. Some ladies tell me that it is big. Like the size of my belly is big, so I don't know. The other thing that it's different that I didn't have with Luna were the aches, the body aches. I have muscle spasms. Hold on a minute. I rarely put her clothes back in the drawer, and now she has taken them off. Like literally. Like, let me show you just for you see my pain. Look at that. Lunita. But yeah, so what was I saying? I don't remember now. I don't remember. What was I saying? I had to stop the video and see what I had recorded because I couldn't remember. And they were the muscle spasms we were talking about. This pregnancy, Oh my god. Muscle spasms are like the first thing, like my heartburn pregnancy, and this is my muscle spasm pregnancy. Jesus Christ. I have the muscle spasms that go from my butt all the way to my leg on my left side, and now I started to get kind of like on the groins over here, and now that's on my right side. My job consisted of walking and being standing up all of the time. I work 4 days of a week, like from Saturday to Tuesday, and sometimes it was from Monday, like all 7 weeks, like all 7, like from Monday to Sunday, kind of working. So it was kind of hard. Walking and being standing up, I would get those aches, and since my belly is growing some more, the aches were more frequently, and during the night I would couldn't get up, and the peeing is constantly there, and I had to pee constantly, so the pains were getting worse and worse and worse. And that's probably the big difference with Luna's pregnancy and this pregnancy, that the aches are horrible. Before, like, I didn't get aches till like more into like the 7th, 8th month, when I was really heavy, and my body started to hurt. Before, my back and my lower back were the ones that hurt it, but more later into the pregnancy, last pregnancy. And this pregnancy, when I was 4 months, it started to ache. So I have about a month aching. And I have told my regular doctor said it were the muscle spasms. I told my oncologist, so the one that's going to help me deliver, and he said that that's normal. They didn't really find it any big of an importance. And then till this Monday, the 23rd, I believe, I had a little bit of a bleeding going on, like pink bleeding, not like a bright red bleeding kind of situation. And that's when I called my doctor and said, oh, you need to go to the hospital. And then I called delivery place, and then they like instruction me, or what do you call it, like asked me questions before I actually went into the hospital, since I'm 20 weeks. I'm in like the border of uh-oh and then not so uh-oh. So they instructed me for me to stay at home, not move from my pelvis down kind of situation, so no walking, for about 1 week, or until I think the word was unidentified, or like they didn't know like a date. It depended how I actually felt, how the bleeding went, because we didn't want it to have a miscarriage or anything like that, or an early birth. And 20 weeks is still very little, so not everything has developed yet. So that was a bit of a scare, and that was a Monday when I called in, and I tried to tell my manager I wasn't calling, but that's another story. So I had to stay at home, no moving around so much, and yes, and that's because I was walking. I had the muscle spasms, and there was another things going on, so I think it contributed that they didn't find me so serious about the muscle spasms, because I already had told them, if like I had asked if I should stop like working and moving around, because that shit just hurt it, you know. Like, and they just said no, it was normal, that I was gonna get through it, and blah blah blah. It's just okay, whatever, you know. But hold on a second. So yeah, what else? Let's see what else I have in my thing here. Let's see if this thing tells us. I'm looking at like the sizes of pregnancies. It says week 7, approximately 12 ounces and 10 inches. Like the baby is 12 ounces and it's 10 inches long, right? Yeah, that's pretty long. And baby is growing in length. Movement may be vigorous. Fine hair starts to grow on body. Then probably that's baby. And it says, so it's growing in length. That's the 20-week period kind of thing. And they're growing hair and all that stuff. And the movement, I definitely feel it, like like right on the bottom of my belly. Let's say this is my belly, and I feel it right under here. I feel it most of the time when I'm sitting down or when I'm eating. I feel the movement going on. So yeah, I definitely feel baby. Some days are more than others, but I do definitely see it. I feel it. It's very, very like gentle, but I can still see like probably I'll get more by time passes. But when I had Luna, I felt it very soon. I think by the 5th month, like the 4th month, around there, I already was feeling her, and then she will move a lot. The other different thing that has been happening, it's last time, I think it was on my left side, I don't remember, but this time when I lay on my left side, and I think that's the side I should be sleeping, I don't know, it hurts a lot. I cannot stay a lot, like I can't stay like standing, like laying on my belt, like on my back with my belly up, because it feels kind of weird. So I have to be on one side or the other. And if I lay on my left side, I can only be for a certain time, because then it starts to hurt, and I have to move to my right side, and I'm more comfortable on my right side. But I definitely have to have like a pillow or a like crumple up my blanket and then put it like on the side of my belly, so I could lay and my belly could be still kind of up, but my body's kind of down, kind of situation. And I feel better, and actually better. The sleeping, it's terrible. I don't sleep so much. I have to get up to pee about 2 sometimes if I'm lucky, but it's definitely 3 times that I have to get up and pee, because you never get rid of the pee. Yes, and that sucks, but that's the truth. Bro, pregnancy is probably the thing that I hated the most as well when I had Luna, because I hated going to the bathroom every single time. And then, like me, non-pregnant women need to go to the bathroom as soon as I need to go to the bathroom. I can hold it for a little bit, but the more I think about holding it, the more I want to pee. So that's not helpful. So, yeah. Pee. I was reading in this little thing about, like, trimesters and all that stuff. I am on my 2nd trimester. From the 4th to 6th month, you're in the 2nd trimester. And it says right here, I was looking, that's 30 to 50% of pregnant women experience consistent heartburn, also known as the gastroesophageal reflux, and usually get worse at night. Not happening to me, woohoo, because heartburns, I was hating the heartburns. Not cool. And then it says nasal congestion, usually trouble women during pregnancy. On that nasal congestion, I don't think so. I don't think it's happened to me. Maybe it'll come in the 5th to 6th months, like the end of the 5th, going to the 6th month. Not happening right now. And it says vivid dreams and nightmares, my hunt at night, and this semester. Yes, the 4th month. Oh my gosh, the dreams. I didn't want to sleep because I knew I was gonna get a bad dream. And most of them were not like scary dreams. Were more like angry kind of dreams that felt so real, and everything, like it involved my husband, and like rage would come into me. Creepy stuff. But anywho, to the side. The other different thing for this pregnancy, I would think, is my temper and my mood. With this pregnancy, I think I'm less like lovey and like cry and like kind of situation. Like this pregnancy, I feel I'm more not angry, but more like I don't care. I will say what I mean and what I believe and anything, and I will get mad a little bit easier than other, like the first pregnancy. And I don't know, I just feel very different. So hopefully that takes in place into the gender situation, but who knows, right? But yeah, that is what my facts are so far. I will push it back, and I want to show you my belly. Hopefully you guys could see, because Luna is making a mess over here in the room. And like, definitely do not want to. Look at that. She dropped all of her books that I usually have in these boxes. Future project. And then, show you my belly. Here's my belly. That's with clothes. Look at that. Kind of big. I don't have my measuring tape with me at the moment. But that is how it looks. And that is how it looks without the clothes. Kind of big, huh? And it kind of ends like right there. But if I'm gonna turn around a little bit, as you know, that's from my surgery when I had cancer, now from my pregnancy. And that's the other side. The other creepy thing is my bangs. You can see my bangs because I'm so weight. But that is the belly. Doo-doo. It's definitely bigger than the last video. It's definitely getting uncomfortable. Like on my first pregnancy, I wanted to have my belly like this all of the time. And most of the time I had it. Because I feel very like suffocated and uncomfortable with my clothes down like this. But since we have other people living at the house, I can't like be like this all the time. But yep, that is my belly at 20 weeks. Look at that. Oh, it's a flirt on my bra. That is the belly. Boop, boop, boop. 20 weeks belly, almost on 21. But yes, that is my belly, and that is my facts for this pregnancy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it or find it helpful, or kind of, if you're pregnant, know what's going on. And let's stay tuned for the next video. Not the next video, but maybe the next Baby Fridays, when I will reveal what I have in my belly. The other different thing that I probably get a question on is why did I went so much into detail in every week video with this little girl over here. It was because it was my first pregnancy and I didn't work as how I did with this pregnancy. I have less of a time to record things, and then I don't have that class that I had with Luna where I went every Monday and I knew more things that I knew. Like they would teach me more things than now they did. They don't have that class, so that's kind of sucky, but that's the reason why. But anywho, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below anything that you think why I've been having these bad dreams, if it says. But anywho, I need to clean up. Because look at this woman. Look at what she did. She just... Anywho, hopefully you guys have subscribed already. And if you haven't done so, please do so. And I will see you next time. Bye.